Hello everyone, my name is Decker Link, the trained unprofessional, and we made it to 2,000 subscribers! Yay! Woo! 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 Dude, I even filmed a new bed dive! Click the bell, bitch!
That was a weird noise.
In addition to that weirdness, I also have a new co-host that I want to have you meet. His name is just Wolfy. He's Wolfy. For anyone who's curious what my persona looks like, this is basically it in chibi form. Blue eyes, fox, a wolf. Why do I keep saying fox?
Because you're a stone cold fox.
Oh shit. Stone cold! Stone cold! Except for instead of a fucking fedora, I wear the purple/pink indigo. That's the fucking word. The indigo Link outfit. Also, in case you're curious what the fucking noise in the background is, we are washing dishes and shit so that we can eat dinner here soon because, for fuck's sake, we're humans and need to eat. I'm the trained unprofessional Decker Link. You ain't fucking tuning into Disney Star Wars. This is my life here, man. This is my life, and this is Wolfy. Now, for those of you who are keeping track of this whole 2,000 special thing, I asked people if they would be interested. Actually, it was the recommendation. Someone said if, I would read a fan fiction or something, or was it an idea of ours? I don't really remember. But if a couple of people said they were working on something, but it turns out that just didn't pan out. But one person who was working on a fan fiction, and I read their comment later on explaining this whole thing, they said they didn't like it, but they're also a music producer, and they made this song that should be playing right now, called Windy Days. It's also my fucking alarm clock song now. Said that they made it specifically for this occasion. Someone made music for the celebration of 2000!
It's gorgeous, and I'm gonna animate something to go with it.
Yeah, she's trying to learn animation, and she was really inspired by the song to try to create something to go along with the music. And it's a really good song. I recommend checking out their SoundCloud. It's credited in the description of pretty much every video now because I would just put it in wherever it was relevant or when it was used or anything like that, but I'm a little too fucking lazy to just have to put it in every single time, so it's just in every description now. I'm sure they don't mind the free publicity. Do you think they mind, Wolfie? You think you do? I don't think you mind at all. Yeah, pick your nose. I got milk for days! But just because we aren't reading a fan fiction and instead are listening to a wonderful song, it doesn't mean that we can't continue with the tradition of what we usually do for these subscriber specials, and we'll continue to do so every 100 for the next 1,000.
Because that is waste your time!
That's every video, are you shitting me? But, talking back, this is what this series is. So without further ado, let's get on with the goddamn comments this time around. GayFurry18, nice name, says, I'm new to the channel, but are you bisexual? So we're starting off with some pretty fucking personal information, aren't we? I know a lot of people don't even address this kind of shit, but yes, I am bisexual. Cool. Great. Good to know. Nap Vidreal, or as they said at one point, I could just call him Nap, said, I miss Fat Jesus. I do too. Fucking weird short hair. Like if I put it all the way down, it looks like a bowl cut, sort of. What the fuck happened to me? What happened, Wolfie? Why did I have to? Spike de Lucario, welcome back. I always love seeing that name in the comments. Says, so you can't be friends with someone who doesn't like milk. You'd probably despise me. I like milk, but I don't like Oreos. I bought the Oreo flavored Oreos because I love Oreos that much. But you know what? Just because we have a difference of opinion, and just because you have the wrong opinion, I will not fault you. No, I will not. I will not fault you. I will not fault you for having faulty taste buds. No! I will not fault you for having the tongue of an ape. No! I will not fault you, sir. But instead, I will subliminally criticize you in every sentence I just fucking said. Now, it takes all kinds to make a world. I believe I said at one point in the comments. I don't know if it was a response to this one or not. But if you don't like Oreos, that's fine. Just don't come to my fucking house, alright?
I like Chips Ahoy chocolate chip.
Those are nice. Oreo's just clearly better in every factual sense of the word.
No.
Cook my food, woman!
Bitch, I put glass in it, you keep acting the fuck up!
My daddy made me put glass in my vagina.
No, God, stop. Every time I think I've forgotten about that, it's
I
back.
bring it up, yeah. Nep followed up on this asking, and what if you're lactose intolerant? Lactose intolerance is a lifestyle choice that I personally do not comply with, nor do I condone, but I will not stop you from following the lifestyle choice that you have chosen, because it is a choice. It's an absolute choice to not choose to tolerate lactose. Lactose tolerates you, though why can't you be just more tolerant of fucking milk and cheese? There's so much for this community, and you just shut them out? You don't know what the fuck struggles they got through!
Listen, my stepmama is lactose intolerant, and she still took me to Culver's for a concrete, and I was like, aren't you lactose intolerant? And she goes, I'm gonna shit lava, but it's worth it. You just gotta power through, buddy. You gotta power through.
No.
That woman is an inspiration.
She is pretty fucking awesome. Save Ichigo says, love your hair. Why, and your face. Why, thank you again. Kobe the King says, I like chicken. So do I, and that's why we're gonna eat it here soon. Cause your chicken is the best white meat. Sorry. Damn you, Emron says, I wish you could fix that error screen. It's annoying to me from a visual point of view. I agree. The he's referring to Longma's path or the Longma's interaction in, I think, just day or night 1 or 2 in Blackgate. There was a coding error that accidentally didn't sync up to the right dialogue. It gets fixed later on. But for that episode, I think it is just in that first that one episode, maybe 2. It is a bit of an annoying thing, and some people recommended that I could go in and just change the coding around. I don't know nothing about coding no games. I do not want to fuck with that shit. I am not smart enough to go there, so I just let it run through, and it's a little bit annoying. But I did report it to the Twitter account that is for Blackgate. I believe it's Blackgate Game, at Twitter at Blackgate Game. And Bane, the creator of Blackgate, is also on Twitter. So I sent them a screenshot of what was going on, and I didn't hear back from them. But I mainly think that's just because they don't give a shit about the fact that I'm playing their game. Pretty much like every other person whose games I'm playing right now. So, yeah, I wouldn't, I don't know if they'll get back with me. But hopefully they will be fixing that in further updates, because a lot of people said that happened to them too, so I can't have been the only one who fucking mentioned it to someone. But here's hoping it gets fixed in the next few updates. Or certainly better before it fucking goes out as a finished game. Nikita Rocksock says, nah, that was adorable. How could that be possible? For Wolfy was not in any videos before this one other than the bed dive ones, and truly, there is nothing more adorable in this world than this face. I mean, do you fucking... He's huge!
What about my face?
My head is the size of his eyeball!
But what about my face is adorable?
Yeah!
I'm out of here. The fuck?
Hey! The Reptilian Doctor says, I shared your Patreon on my Twitter and Tumblr accounts. Thank you for giving me an excuse to mention my Patreon page, which is patreon.com/DeckerLink. I am on there trying to raise money so I can get medication so I don't die. So thanks for sharing that around. And for those of you who haven't checked it out, please feel free to do so and give me all the money. But only, seriously, if you can and want to. Do not feel like you have to. There are some cool perks, but you do not have to do it. But seriously, I need the money! Money, please!
We're fucking around, but you know...
We're fucking around, but it is also a serious subject. Psych IRL says, what's a motard? LOL. A motard is a traditional Italian piece of clothing that was worn by the clergy in the late 1800s to ward off the ghost of Christmas past. Unfair Valor says, what happened to episode 13? Yeah, it got flagged because YouTube's run by Puritans, and so, yeah, I had to take it down, recensor it, and put it back up with a big old notice that said that, YouTube's run by Puritans. It was the most viewed video on the channel at its time, at around 30,000 goddamn views, you fucking perverts. But guess what? It's gone now and had to be re-uploaded. It's not sitting at like 1,000, but that's still a fucking amazing. God damn. But I made sure to put it in the playlist in the correct numerical order. I believe I did anyway. Angelo Casimiro says, just calm down, it's just a game. And I think I'll let my comment already on the screen speak for itself on how I feel about this one. Got a little salty in the comments there. Cesar Romero says, King Fury! I imagine it's furry, but there's so many R's, I can't fucking tell. Which reminds me that I have the Furry King crown, which is all the way across the room, and I do not feel like going and grabbing it because I gotta get up, walk around the tripod, put my butt in Wolfie's nose, and he only wants me to do that every now and then. So I'm not gonna be walking across the room to go get the crown, but it's there, I promise. I totally have the crown. It's totally there. Nothing happened to it. I promise. It's fine.
God, I'll fucking get it. Christ almighty. Motherfucker, I'm gonna be passive aggressive. Babe, give me my crown.
I was actually,
you motherfucker.
Boom! Movie magic! Wolfie has the hat now. Has the hat. I have the hat. He has the crown. He's not the Furry King either. He's just holding it, much like how I am holding it, possessively. I'm not physically holding it, I am physically holding a fedora. Not exactly the most prestigious title in the furry kingdom. It makes me look like a fucking... Where's my neck beard? I feel it growing out, oh god. Gay Furry 18 asks, what's the name of the music that you use at the end of your videos? It is a Tetris theme remix made by Music's 8-Bits, which you can find on YouTube. It's a great song. Charlie Mills says, why you censor it? Because this isn't fucking Pornhub, you dipshit! Richie Garton says, Decker, you're a murderous Wolfie! No, you failed the pacifist run! This is the true face of murder. Leon Lyman says, well, I know one thing through all the books that I read about romance. I'm very into a lot of romance, Rose's Chocolate, romantic music playing Bedroom Boom, and it's the romance that makes it even more so sweet and delicate, holding hands and then kissing over a candle, taking him up, taking him to the bedroom. Now that is romance, that is love, that and a romantic dinner. I could provide context for that, but I'm not really sure that'd help. AJ Live Me, or Live Me, Live Me, I don't know. Just wanted to say I'm creating a visual novel if you wanted to see the very short demo. It's JVS on Patreon. I would absolutely love to if I could find it, because I went to Patreon/JVS, patreon.com/JVS, and I couldn't find it. I found a comment from a YouTube channel that had Patreon JVS, and the only things on there were some videos of repeats, so I don't know what the fuck, but if you want me to play, I'd gladly do it. I just need to be able to fucking find the damn thing. McCry1 says, hey Decker, I finally finished my 2,000 sub special thing for you. But it's not the little fanfic I promised. In all honesty, I did start writing that fanfic, but when I reread it, it really sucked. So instead, I made a song for you. See, I told you I was going to get to the comment that said it. McCry1, otherwise known as the credited musician in the description of the video next to where the song fucking comes from in the SoundCloud, they made me a fucking song. And I think that is amazing, especially as the song is fucking amazing. I couldn't say enough positive things about this song and about the fact that they made me a fucking song, and I absolutely adore music. And that means a whole lot to me. So thank you again, McCry1, CV4, I believe. And good luck in your music career. Wolfy supports you.
Me too, I love you, bye.
Thank you, fuck you, bye. Damn you, Emron says, once again, I wasn't featured in either of these last two talking backs. Well, you were in this one like twice now, so fucking Christ. No, I'm just playing with you. But in all, on all seriousness, I can't put every comment in every person in every one, and so sometimes I leave some comments out, and sometimes people don't get featured at all. Sometimes a video has like a fuck ton. I try not to have one person featured too much in one singular video, but I can't put every one in here, else it'd be like 1,000 years long, because I get so many comments now, and I've never had that ever before in my YouTube career, and it's so fucking, it's such a weird thing for me. and I absolutely love it. So there are a lot of great comments that I don't include because I can't really make a joke off of them, or either easier explained in comments form. Either way, there are a lot of people that leave comments all the time, some every single day, and I do notice. I try to respond to as many as I can. Sometimes I just don't know what to say, and so I just leave a like, a thumbs up. I get overwhelmed with it a lot, but in a good way, as opposed to every other time I get overwhelmed. In a good way, because your guys' support, especially with the whole break thing, your guys' support through all that was really touching to me. So thank you very much, even though sometimes I don't read your comment in a video. I do notice, I promise I do, and it means so much to me, so thank you. Nikita Rocksock says, my two favorite clips, the bed dive and the no-no song! I just fangirled so hard, lol. What bed dive? Oh, you mean this one? Oh, man!
Or this one.
Oh, bitch! What is this you say about a no-no song? I don't know a no-no song. I do know a
hell no to the no, hell to the no, to the no.
Song. Probably meant that one, yeah. Spike the Lucario says, J Decker, what happened to your hair? We went through this already. I spent like 9 years in the last couple, I think. In the last one, maybe the last couple, fucking talking about my fucking... It's gone! It's on the floor in some basement somewhere! Or rather, a lot of it's attached to a wig. Because I donated it.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you, babe.
Yeah. So that's what the fuck happened to my hair. Someone fucking chemotherapy-ass motherfuckers wearing my hair because I'm a good person and didn't keep it all to my goddamn self. But I do miss it. But it went to a good cause, I promise. Mr. Bond says, what furry animal do you consider yourself to be? This one, specifically. Almost exactly, this is the style of, like, fur style that I would want for my fursona. Silver, blue, except for instead of just a straight line here, I'd probably have like a jaggedy, like almost a star thing. But yeah, this is pretty much it. A gray wolf.
See, the face he makes when he has no idea what the fuck is going on, just all the time.
The Reptilian Doctor says maybe for 2018 you can strive for 1 million subscribers. Fool!
I doubt that shit. We are making some substantial growth here. But
We are. It took me fucking 12 years to get to 1,000, and then like a couple months to get to 2,000. So that is some exponential growth. But 1 million. Jake the Cosmic Fuck says, "What's that, dude? What's that? Hey, what's that?" Psych IRL says, "Totally up for a collab. We just need to think of an idea at first. LOL." Yeah, that would make it fucking easier, wouldn't it? You wanna play Happy Wheels? I don't know. Endezio Proenca. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Said, I like this game, but I'm wondering, where is Repeat? Shirokoi went to goddamn China and fucking... Shirokoi had a lot of finals and animation projects and a whole bunch of other shit that he had to take care of. And now he went to a family visit in China. Now he's back, and he released the most recent update. But it's for patrons only! And the way he worked, and I cross-referenced this with him and with Dinewolf, they don't want the patron-only updates being used for Let's Plays. Because they're still kind of in development, they get feedback from the patrons and try to fix things before it's released for the public. So, that and patron stuff, they pay for that stuff, so to give it away for free, it's for a struggling artist, it's kind of shitty. So,
we respect him.
yeah, it'll be coming out soon as it's made public. Rift Ship says, God, I love the art style of this one, talking about Major Minor. I am loving all the characters, XD, all very nice to look at. I agree! What the fuck do you want from me? It's a compliment. I don't know. Mojave Red Fox says, Maria is evil! I know, right? That fucking horned cat? Mouse? I think she's a cat, but fucking back off my man! Huge tits, though. My God. Jean Porte says, visual novels with burps are the best. I'm glad you fucking think so, because that's all the fucking thing I do nowadays. All the fucking thing. I also talk incoherently and not make any sense at all, but hey, that's also something I fucking do. Visual novels with burps. That's what I do. That's what I contribute to the world. I am so worth it. And finally, bringing up the rear, Game Boy says this story may need a rewrite, referring to the Remy route in Amorous. Yeah, unfortunately, I have to agree with you. The Remy route in Amorous was pretty fucking bland. I mean, they were kind of expecting the whole fact that she was, like, heavier to be the plot point, like how with Mercy, the plot point was the fact that she was trans. But the fact that, you know, just being some attribute is not a plot. And so just dealing with a carbon copy asshole fucking character like Riptide does not make a conflict, it just makes it annoying. And then putting a fucking broken ass minigame in the middle of it all also does not a conflict make. So in all honesty, I would absolutely support a rewrite of Remy's route for Amorous, but I know for fuck's sake it is not going to happen, because given the fact that the art quality style has dropped so dramatically, and the writing has been so just, there's like no peer editing done, it would seem, on the writing. Given the fact that the quality of the game has dropped so much, I would heavily doubt that we're going to get any sort of rewrites or redraws or anything like that, because it seems like they're rushing the game to get done so that they can work, so that SonFX and Caviar can get working on their Cobalt game. And so yeah, I don't fucking think that we're going to get any rewrites. I mean, it's good to hope, but I doubt it. So with the oil bubbling in the background, it definitely sounds like it's time to end this episode. Thank you all very much for watching this episode, and thank you so much for 2,000 subscribers. It happened 10 days short of my birthday, May 26th. I'm going to be turning 22, and I'm going to be turning 22 with 2,000 subscribers and honestly a community that has proven that they mean so much, and that I mean so much to them. And for someone who struggles with mental illness and all the other stuff, and I've not had many friends throughout my life, it really means a lot to think that anything that I fucking do actually means anything to anybody. And if I can make you guys laugh or smile or anything, then it honestly feels worth it. And it's so wonderful to me to think that people from all over the world are hearing my dumb shit and enjoying it. And so, thank you all very much for watching. I am the trained unprofessional Decker Link, and I speak for the voices in my head, the Squeak, and Wolfy. And I say, until next time, fare thee well. Bye, everyone!